Well, it's a special start to the weekend. It's Jack and Joe Buck night at the ballpark. A great bobblehead. Joe was out on the field with his sons Wyatt and Blake, who threw out the ceremonial first pitch. And Joe, yes, he got it to the plate on the fly. What a sigh of relief for anyone not used to throwing a big league baseball for a living.
Well, he definitely got some air underneath that first pitch, but what a special night, and so excited to have him in the third inning.
We're sending our hottest pitcher to the mound to start this weekend series, and it's Colorado native Kyle Leahy, Mark, who gets the starting assignment in game one. His last 7 or 8 games have been as good as anybody in baseball.
Yeah, and I think all of the encompassing factors that are involved with that. Kyle Leahy has taken on the responsibility of the record, what he has to do innings-wise, and he loves challenges, and it's important for him to get off to a good stretch, especially here with the Cardinals.
That's a base hit. Good start for the Rockies, and Jake McCarthy tearing her out first. He's headed to second, and the throw won't get him. How many guys in baseball get a double on that swing?
Cole Carrick, their center fielder, is next. A swing and a miss. Carrick can't come up with that one, and Leahy has his first out. 19 home run season for Mickey Moniak. That's in the dirt, cut on and missed, and Leahy has his second strikeout. Crooks with a fastball to first to make sure Moniak couldn't beat the rap. 2 outs after the double, Mark, right down Clark Street. How about Kyle Leahy?
Strikeout, strikeout, strikeout for Kyle Leahy against a very good Rockies offense.
And making his 17th start of the year is Ryan Feltner.
And Feltner's coming off a start that was a good building block against the Royals. 6 innings pitched. He did give up 8 hits and 4 earned runs, but I feel like the way he was able to respond to adversity was something we hadn't seen. He's still getting bit by that homer bug, though. You look at the game logs, and I mean, the last 4 starts, he's given up 8 homers.
Furley's comfortable. He takes ball 4 and sets the table for Iván Herrera, the Cardinals' designated hitter.
And that's a liner to Castro, and that'll end the inning. Solid first inning for Ryan Feltner. TJ Rumfield top of the second against Kyle Leahy. And that ball's lined to center field. Another hit for Rumfield. Well, Willie Castro making his way to home plate. Willie is off to a torrid start in the second half. That is lined into right field. A base hit for Castro. And TJ stumbled around second. He'll still get to third as the throw from Walker was trying to catch Castro taking too wide a turn. So a good start last inning with the double by McCarthy. An even better one here as the changeup gets pulled into right. First and third, no one out. That's to third, and the throw goes to first. So Castro to second, second and third, 1 out. So Troy Johnston, second and third in the second inning. He's hitting .354 with runners in scoring position, and that is gloved by Wynn. He's going to throw out Johnston, but the Rockies get the run. And there's the difference, Sully, in the second inning versus the first inning where there were empty at bats. The Rockies get it in play. Can't hit it much harder than Johnston. I know he's frustrated, but he got it in play, and the Rockies get a run.
That was called a ball. The Cardinals are going to challenge this. Crooks is going to get an ABS challenge.
He was out, and a good challenge by Jimmy Crooks, who's been a little hesitant to do that. I'm glad he did it there to get the strikeout. That's the 4th for Leahy. Catcher Crooks, who's 4 for his last 11. There's a little looper into left field. This could be a difficult one to catch, and nobody's got it. Flair hit the other way for Jimmy Crooks, and the Cardinals have the potential tying run at first base. Next pitch to Mason Wynn is hit down the right field line. That's fair. That's going towards the corner. Crooks is rounding second base, and that's where Mason Wynn is heading with a stand-up double. And a classic Mason Wynn hit, taking it the other way, hitting it on the line, keeping it fair. And the Cardinals now with 2 runners in scoring position and nobody out in the second.
Swing, fly ball, well hit center. Carrick going back to the edge of the track. He'll make a leaping catch. Both runners will tag. Scoring standing up is Crooks, and Nathan Church puts it in play and ties the game with a sac fly. ABC baseball, gotta love that. 1-1 your score. Now the infield's in. Driven toward left. That's well struck. Moniak will retreat. That'll be plenty deep enough. Back-to-back sacrifice flies, and St. Louis has its first lead.
Brian Torres takes a nice approach against a curveball. just responsible of driving runs in, and that's a good way of doing it.
Better than 25% of his hits are homers. That's pretty good. This ball's well hit to left center field, and it is over the head and short hops the wall. Church will throw it back in. It's a 2-out double for Moniak, his 14th of the year, to go along with his 19 homers. Hunter Goodman at the plate.
Another pitch from Leahy, swing and a miss, and Goodman goes down and strikes. Well, the Rockies strand the runner at second. Cardinals on top 2-1.
It sure was cool to watch Iván Herrera on MLB Network with D-Row and Sean Casey. Pretty cool that they get the notoriety that they've deserved. An all-star, being able to be on national TV like that.
Swing and a drive. He got a hanger and did not miss it. Long home run for Herrera. That's more like it. 3-1 Cardinals.
Well, Chip, we talked about Ryan Feltner. That's a number 11 on the home run department in the last 7 starts.
Iván's first homer since July 26th against the Reds. That's a good sign. Hey, congratulations. I got to ask you, now that you've had a chance to reflect.
Base hit.
Yeah, Mason, a great effort. Couldn't get it. Another leadoff man on for the Rockies. Now that you've had a chance to decompress a week later, has it hit you?
Yeah, I mean, it was a fun weekend in Cooperstown, which if you haven't been there, you should. That's a town that's stuck in time and for the best possible reasons. And we had everybody there. My mom, my sister, my kids, the older ones, daughters.
I know how close you were to Jack Buck. Everybody loved him. You loved him more than we. What does that mean, first father-son, to be in the Hall of Fame together?
Yeah, that's... Oh, come on, talk, go.
And it's over Walker's head, and Colorado is going to have second and third again with nobody out. These guys can really swing it.
Yeah, I'll say. You know, to answer your question, I can go nowhere where my dad hasn't been, literally. And that's a good thing. Thank God we were as close as we were. Mm-hmm. And you knew him, and he loved you, and obviously he thought the world of your family and you and your dad and your grandpa. You're in the same boat as me. We get to follow these guys into this business. We're the luckiest guys in the world.
Yep.
And I love all that stuff. To be honored with him is the greatest joy of my life. I can't wait to watch these guys get up here as Weatherholt takes care of Troy Johnston, who I guess is the right fielder. That's out number 2.
And he has both RBIs tonight. Full count pitch. Little roller right side. Leahy should get out of it with only one. He does.
Nice job,
Joe.
Good to see you.
Congratulations, buddy. Way to go. Hall of Famer Joe Buck.
Love you.
Hall of Famer, love you too. His dad's statue outside of Busch Stadium. What a family.
Into the 5th inning. Struck him out.
He struck him out. That was Joe Buck on the call, and another strikeout for Leahy. He now has 8 of them.
2 walks, 2 outs. With 2 strikes, Jordan gets hit to load the bases.
That doesn't feel good, but it'll load the bases for the Cardinals and give an opportunity for the Hart and Hustle Award winner.
Pitch is swung on and popped up. Foul ground. There's a lot of foul ground here in St. Louis, and near the screen, Willie Castro has it to retire the side.
What they have done very well this year is score a lot of runs late. The most runs combined in the 8th and 9th innings than any team in baseball. They're down 1. Sharply hit. Mason dives. Great play. And the pick to first in time. He just took away a hit. Leathered larceny for Mason Wynn in St. Louis. 2 outs.
Man, is this fun to watch. Watch how he goes to his left. The glove work, but also knowing Hunter Goodman is running. Took his time, took an extra crow hop, and that is a huge out for Ryan Stanek.
Wang and a little looper left side of the field, and it's Mason Wynn settling under it. He makes the play, and Stanek gets out of the inning. The Cardinals bullpen has been very good so far here tonight.
There's only one thing that would make it better. Riley O'Brien nailing down his 28th save. He's got the 7, 8, 9 hitters coming up.
Credit Tovar. That's a really good take there, 3-2 to get the tying run aboard.
Kyle Karros flied out to right field as a pinch hitter in the 7th inning.
Grounded towards short. Wynn has it. To second for 1. On to first. Double play. Exactly what Riley O'Brien needed. A 6-4-3 double play. 2 outs with 1 pitch in the 9th inning. Sweeper, it's grounded towards third. Jordan has it. On to first. And the Cardinals win game one of the 3-game series against the Rockies by the score of 3-2. The save goes to Riley O'Brien, who closes it out in the 9th inning.